Can I be a Debbie Downer for just 1 second?
Oh, golly. Yeah.
Well, it just makes me sad. I know Daybreak touched on it. I watched the video as well about the little boy with dwarfism in Australia who wanted to commit suicide. I watched the video. I have several little people friends from over the years. We've done shows together and whatnot. And it just broke my heart. And here's my question for you, Kelly.
Okay.
Here's what I don't understand about children, because that's a problem throughout history with kids are mean.
Kids, yeah.
You hear that all the time, right?
Right.
Kids are mean. Well, when you're born as a baby, people say you're not born with hate, you're taught hate. So where, through these generations of kids, where are you learning this to go to school and bully somebody who's different than you? Where's that learned, and how do you stop it?
I have a different opinion of that. When you are born, we are all born sinners. When you're born, you are potentially a sinner, because we all are. Here's the thing. It has to be taught. You have to, if a child is not taught anything, they will grow up and they will become even more of a sinner, I think. It has to be taught. It has to be told. These are the things you don't do. You appreciate people, you respect people. If these things are not taught, because all kids growing up, they feed off of each other. So if certain ones are not learning these things at home.
So you're saying it starts at home, being taught to be kind.
You have to be taught to go in the right direction. We originally will be going in the wrong direction if we are not taught a different way.
So it needs to start at home, is what you're saying. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I was bullied in elementary school. All through elementary school, I was bullied.
Yeah.
Until 6th grade, I kind of had this little trigger in my head that said, Jeremy, you've got to learn to play the game with these other people so you don't get picked on in middle school. So I went to a different elementary school all 5 years.
Right.
I switched elementary schools for five grades, and I was bullied. And when I got to middle school, I was like, how do I stop this? What do I have to do? So I learned, now I didn't bully anybody, but I learned how to play the game that these cool kids were playing so they didn't pick on me.
Oh, I totally understand.
So to me, it was like I had to trick myself into fitting that mold of what everybody was doing. Now, I did not bully anybody ever. I did not pick on anybody because I knew how that felt. Now, did I see it happen? I sure did. Should I have stepped up? I sure did. But guess what? I was scared. I didn't want to then have it turned back on me.
I think hurt people. That is the truth. And I think that's why we have, I saw some things going on. And I honestly had some issues too. There was one girl in 5th grade. She just didn't like me. I hadn't been mean to her at all. She just didn't like me. And I worked that whole year to get her to like me. There was a girl 2 years bigger than me, and higher than me in school, a head taller, that threatened to beat me up every day on the way home from school. And guess what? I never told my mom about it, never did anything. And here's the thing about me. I don't like that confrontation, and I hoped every day she didn't approach me, but if she did, game on.
Right.
We'd have to just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, I knew how to treat people, and I would see other people treated wrong. I never understood it. Why can't we just be kind?
Right.
Why can't we?
I don't understand
People are different. You got to learn. People are all different, right?
I was so thankful that I had such a great mother who I would come home crying from school, and my mom would comfort me. And I had 2 younger brothers who were both bigger than me, who would be my bodyguards, who would protect me. Because you know, my brothers can mess with me, but nobody else messes with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, your family sticks up for you.
Exactly.
So I would come home crying, and my mom would just be so, she would just have the best words for me. So I'm thankful I had the mom I did, but I feel bad for these kids, like Quaden in Australia, and people born with disabilities or just who are different. We gotta start at home, y'all. You gotta stop this.
You gotta teach the kids to be kind, especially kind to people like that. It's so sad. It just breaks your heart.
But I'm telling you, for any of you parents watching right now, please teach kindness and look at me as an example who overcame it. Because those formative years, like K through 5 in Texas, that's K through 5 is elementary school. It is so important for self-esteem, and I'm thankful I had the mom I did. A lot of people don't have that. Tell them differences are cool. It's totally cool. I'm telling you.
Let's celebrate the diversity,
cool.
right?
So I just feel so bad for that little boy, but they've raised a lot of money to send him to Disney World.
Yay.
So I'm just praying. It does get better, kids. It does get better. I promise. You can overcome this. Okay.
You're special.
Sorry, I had to get off my chest because it just hit a nerve with me this morning.
I understand that.